So, whenever I was a kid, I loved the show Naruto. It was an anime, and if you haven't seen it, just a brief summary is this kid was hated by his whole village. Um, and long story short, through rigorous training and development, years and years of putting in the work, he became the hero of his whole village and just the realm that he was living in. And there's plenty more to the story, but I was always gravitated towards that as a kid. I love just the zero to hero kind of thing, where you can start out as nothing. You start out as, a loser, whatever, and you eventually become the hero, you know. And it always resonated with me. I feel like growing up, as a kid, I always thought of myself as that zero, and I always believed that, through hard work and all that good stuff, that you could become the hero of whatever world you were in. And, I've recently been putting that into effect in my own life. And that's kind of why I'm just talking to you today. It was just on my mind. For a little while, few years, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I eventually found through music that I wanted to be an artist. I want to, make a living off of music. I want to tour. I want to, be in the studio every day. I want to, make friends with all these big artists and just make bangers, And there's so many roadblocks that come with that, and not just saying with music, that's just my specific example, but with whatever dream or career that you want to do, there's going to be roadblocks, right? I kept thinking like, why do I even need to start this? Like, there's no way I can do this. There's no way that I could, one, have the confidence to do this. There's no way that my music could be good enough. There's no way that blah, 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 And there's going to be roadblocks in the way, like I mentioned. But I've learned that there is a way. And, don't get me wrong, I'm nowhere near where I need to be. But if I had never started, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And because of the work that I put in, there's signs of hope. Like, oh, I can actually achieve this, And I don't know, it's just cool to me because I started out 0 monthly listeners, whatever. That's how everybody starts when you make music. And it's been, I think, going on 3 years now. Now, it's been about 2 years that I've seriously put out music, that I was like, okay, I'm going to treat this like a job, that I'm going to work relentlessly, making content, making music, consistently putting out releases. And, I'm not even going to think about the roadblocks in the way. I'm just going to think about where I need to be. I need to think about that destination and make something shake, make something work, And I'm kind of yapping at this point, but 2 years down the road, here we are. At my peak, I hit almost 30,000 monthly listeners. Right now, I'm sitting at like 10K. And that's huge, At the beginning of this year, at the beginning of 2023, I was at 100 monthly listeners, wherever I'll post the proof. But all this is just to say that you can be the hero. Now, am I saying I'm the hero yet? Not exactly. Not exactly, but in my opinion, I'm not a zero. You know, with hard work and a certain belief system and confidence, you can do it, man. I don't want to just say this like, oh, you can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to. I don't want to be like that, but you can do it. You really can. It's incredible if you just don't even think about the roadblock. Anyways, I wouldn't have even made this video if it wasn't for my last show. And I want to elaborate on that because with music specifically, there's a certain type of swag or a certain type of confidence that you need to exude doing shows and stuff like that. And growing up, I told you, I did not have confidence. I didn't, you know. I just didn't have anything to lead me to believe I should be confident, you know. And the music really helped me develop this confidence. And I'm so thankful for it because at the show specifically, I really think I was at my peak confidence so far. You know, I really felt like I was that superstar that I've been trying to be. And I'm saying all this because if it wasn't for the hard work and, you know, all the time put in, I wouldn't have hit that. I wouldn't have been able to hit that confidence. I'll post some pictures. Listen, you know my pain. I just hope you never go and hurt me. Oh. You may disagree with me. I felt swaggy. I felt like the man. I felt like that hero in that time. And I'm just going to wrap it up and say that you can do the same thing in your own avenue. Whether it is music, whether it is business, whether it's, you know, a job, you're in the medical field. Like, you got to have confidence for all of this. And we all start at zero. But you can get where you need to. Going into 2024, I wish you all good luck and blessings. You know, this is my music page. If you've stuck around this long, I'm going to put some music links down in the description. Check those out. I really hope you enjoy. Also, if you could like and subscribe, that helps me out as well. And if you enjoyed this kind of video where I just talk about like motivational stuff, leave a comment down below. Also, let me know what kind of conversation you want to hear. I'm going to steer this more towards music kind of content, like as far as advice and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of that stuff you can bring into other avenues of life, whether it's career and all that. So thank you all so much. Happy New Year. Peace.